everyone, how are you? Welcome to What's in the Share. Here we are on this beautiful August day under the chestnut tree with the raspberries behind me, and I am ready to show you what's in your shares. So here's a small. We've got some nice crisp romaine lettuce, tomatoes, of course. We've been having awesome abundance of tomatoes this year. There is some squash, summer squash. You can see the little blossoms still on the bottom. Corn, a little bit less corn than we've been having, but still a couple ears of corn. This is a poblano pepper, and we're going to get into the different peppers in just a minute, as well as a bell pepper. And there's parsley, peaches, cucumber, and this beautiful squash here. This is a spaghetti squash, and I've got a nice little demo for you at the end of our video here to show you what you can do with this. On to the large shares. So you've got all of that in some larger quantities. Here's an extra pint of tomatoes. Here's a little fun one. These are called Atomic. Fun little shapes and stripes. They're all ripe and ready to eat or cook with. You could even get some little plum tomatoes in there, some heirlooms, some cherry tomatoes, as well as green beans and wax beans. A larger supply of peppers, extra corn. There are some candy onions, and this is parsley, just like the smalls. And then you'll receive chives or basil. And you know, as I'm looking at this, I'm realizing the cucumbers, they're part of the large share. So when you get your small share this week, not going to have cucumbers. Large have them, unless of course you add them on. If you go online and add them on, we can get you some cucumbers. And then remember those candy onions a few weeks ago? They're starting to harden off, and they're beautiful. Cook with them or eat them raw. And one other thing you're going to get in your large share is a melon. So it's going to be either a cantaloupe or a honey melon. And then over here to the fruit shares, grapes are just starting. So these are green grapes, and they are seedless. In years past we've had these with seeds, but these are in fact seedless, and they're delicious. And some more peaches, and a melon, either honey or cantaloupe. So as far as peppers go, there's a mix this week of bell peppers. So you could get green, everyone has seen them, light green. There's purple and red, and they're all sweet. Now you could also get an Italian frying pepper. They also come in different colors. These are classified as a sweet pepper, but they do have more heat than your regular bell pepper. Nothing to write home about, or you know, unless you're extremely sensitive, but they are on the mild side. And a lot of people like to fry these up and use them that way. And then here's that poblano. That is a little bit hot as well, but not as hot as a jalapeno. Very, very low on the scale of hotness. So enjoy those. And here is spaghetti squash. It's a winter squash. It's starting now. Very exciting because, I don't know, I just find them fascinating. So you get this squash and you cook it. A lot of people like to get a big knife, cut it in half, roast it in the oven. I actually like to do it in the crock pot. All you do, pierce it 3 or 4 times and put it whole in the crock pot, no water required. And if you cook it on high, 3 hours later, your squash is ready. Cook it on low, 6 hours later, it's ready. When it's ready, it's soft, and then you just cut it open. then you're going to scoop out the seeds. Of course, if you're cooking this in the oven, you could scoop the seeds out first, but there's no need to do that in a crock pot. And all this nice flesh in here, you just get a fork and you start picking it out, and you can see it has these little strands, a lot like spaghetti, hence the name spaghetti squash. It has a very mild taste, also like spaghetti, and really it's whatever you do to flavor your squash that's going to bring it to awesome status. So I'm actually going to put a little marinara on mine this week that I made from some fresh heirloom tomatoes. You could do so many different options. I did post some information and some recipes for that on Facebook and Twitter, as well as some ideas for your squash. So summer squash, you can pretty much use like zucchini, and I put a recipe for chocolate zucchini bread as well as lemon glazed zucchini bread, because we've got to have some fun with our vegetables. And also did a nice recipe for a Greek salad, because I mean, we've got romaine, we've got all these beautiful tomatoes, parsley, onions, cucumbers, and I thought that would just be a natural. So anyway, I do hope you enjoy your share this week. If you have any questions at all, please let me know in the comments below, or any ideas or fabulous recipes that you have. Please let us know and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Enjoy.